Ms. Bolton, you were tasked to source victim impact reports in this particular matter. Can you please tell us from whom those were sourced?
Sekerlik die edele. So die slagoffer impaksverklarings wat ek bekom het was vanaf mevrou Cecilia Olivier. Sy was deel van die soektogspan van JOSHLIN sedert 2024. Ek het ook 'n slagoffer impakverklaring gekry vanaf mevrou Tahiri Etna Maart, wie die klasonderwyseres was van JOSHLIN tydens haar verdwyning. 'n Slagoffer impakverslag van 'n minderjarige genaamd Taylor Andrews, wie die dogter van meneer en mevrou Andrews is. Dan het ek ook 'n slagoffer impakverklaring verkry vanaf mevrou Amanda Smith Daniels, wie die biologiese ma van mevrou Raquel Smith is. En dan die laaste een wat ek bekom het was die slagoffer impakverklaring vanaf mevrou Natasha Andrews.
The victim impact reports that I got from the following person, Mrs. Cecilia Olivier, who was part of the search team that was looking for Ms. JOSHLIN Smith. And the second victim impact report, it was from Mrs. Tahir Edna Mart, who was a teacher to Ms. JOSHLIN Smith. And the third one, it was from Taylor Andrews, who is the daughter of Ms. Natasha and the daughter to Ms. and Mrs. Andrews. And the fourth one that I got, it was from Ms. Amanda Daniels, being Mrs. Raquel Kelly Smith's mother. And the fifth one that I got, it was from Mrs. Natasha Andrews, who is the mother of Ms. Taylor Andrews.
I just want the mother in Kelly to wake up. We need the mother in Kelly to wake up. A child is looking for her. A child is calling for her. A child is missing. Here, where's the mother? Where's the mother in you? That you can't wake up and say, here, my child is looking for me. Why can't you say my child is looking for me? Your child is shouting, screaming. Where's my mommy? You know the heartbroken thing is that child is looking for no one, not for one of us who's supporting this case. That child where she is looking for that woman called Kelly.
Today was definitely one of the hardest mornings I've ever had to watch in any case. One thing that came out from those victim impact statements is that JOSHLIN was loved. There were so many more alternatives for Kelly to give JOSHLIN to the Andrews, her mother, her other family members, even her own grandmother, anything other than to commodify JOSHLIN in exchange for money, for herself. And don't even think she was getting that money so she could provide for her other two children. It was for herself and her friends and the substances that they love. What is so sad about this is that there were alternatives for her. There were alternatives for her. Alternatives of people who loved JOSHLIN. Not strangers, but people who loved JOSHLIN. The victim impact statements are from a woman called Cecilia, JOSHLIN Smith's teacher. Let me tell you, JOSHLIN Smith's teacher's statement, Mrs. Matt, oh my goodness, that one is the one that broke me completely into tears. I just could not stop the tears from flowing. Just hearing about those little children, hearing about the picture that they drew, everything was just devastating. Just painting such a realistic picture of the void, because they probably had to go through the year with JOSHLIN's chair empty. Every day the teacher says the kids would come and ask, when is JOSHLIN coming back? And think about how young and vulnerable these kids are. They probably thought they would be the next one, right? With the boogie monster comes to get them. This is what Kelly did. She didn't just impact herself. She didn't just impact JOSHLIN's siblings. She impacted a community. She impacted young children. She traumatized young children. Young children will forever be traumatized because of this action of commodifying JOSHLIN. People loved Kelly. People loved JOSHLIN. She was loved. The other victim statement is from Amanda Daniels, her mother, her biological mother, Kelly's biological mother. Oh, that one breaks. Oh, it really pulls at the heart. And then there's the victim impact statements from Natasha and Taylor Andrews. Natasha is the woman who wanted to adopt JOSHLIN SMITH officially, and of course Kelly refused. Taylor, just guys, I'm going to do the video separately. This is really just an intro disclaimer. It's very emotional, very, very emotional. And one of the victim impact statements, I think it's Kelly's mother. Kelly's mother lost a child, another child. And she says when she feels sad, oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, let me try get through this audio. When she feels sad, she can go to her child's grave and cry at the grave. She says, where does she go for JOSHLIN? There's a lot of wounds. There's a lot of unanswered answers. And there's no closure for these victims. These victims who are speaking on behalf of JOSHLIN. Oh, those victim impact statements really, really ripped at the heart, pulled at the heartstrings. It was like someone was cutting onions in that courtroom. But, so I'm giving you this disclaimer. So the next couple of videos is going to be each of the victim impact statements. Get ready for them, okay? Get ready for them if you didn't catch them live. Whew, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. At the beginning of this video, I used the clip of the woman who says, Kelly, where is the mother in you, Kelly? JOSHLIN Smith is not crying out for any of us. She's crying out for you, her mother. Where is your heart, Kelly? And you will see in these victim impact videos that I'll do next that Kelly's heart seems to come alive. But we'll talk about those in each of those videos. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know if you caught it live. Let me know what was your impression of Kelly throughout these victim impact statements. So at the end of all the victim impact statements, the court was just so emotional. Well, people were emotional throughout, but at the end, the judge was like, oh, no, okay, we'll take a break. We'll take a break so that everybody can gather themselves. Judge Nathan only gave us 15 minutes, okay, to cry it all out, okay? Cry me a river, cry it all out, but court must continue. Whew, what a day in court. It was too much. It was too much. Also we didn't get to see much of Buta and Steffi during the victim impact statements, but the few times that they do, take a look at them and let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your thoughts are.
JOSHLIN Smith walahleka kulo nyaka uphelileyo akukabikho mkhondo nangoku mayela nokulahleka kwakhe.
Now the witness had already read out the name of a minor child.
We have consulted with Ms. Andrews. She has no objection.
No objection. Good.
My Lord, we also have a video clip that we will get to at the end. I'm going to, once we've concluded that the evidence of this witness, send that to the registrar for it to be included as part of the
and that
exhibits.
will then be a physical exhibit.
That is correct, my Lord.
So we'll give it a numerical number.
Indeed.
Good.
Thank you. Miss.
I'll have to check in my list what the number is, but we'll get to that. 6 on the Swanepoel indicator. And we'll also upload all of that onto our team.
Thank you, my Lord.
So that it's available, easily available.
Thank you, my Lord. Ms. Boltney, before we get into the substance of each victim impact statement, I'm not going to have you read the pro forma for each one, but just for the benefit of the court, will you please take and explain what that pro forma is, what information it includes, and then we will refer you just to the body of each statement.
Ek maak so. Die eerder, die slagoffer impakverklaring, dit verwys na die Dit is 'n verklaring wat gebruik word sodat die slagoffers, die persone wie die impakverklaring skryf, dat hulle hoe kan ek dit nou sê, dat hulle die geleentheid gegee word om hulle emosies, sowel as die trauma ervaar deur die aksies van die skuldig bevinde persone en hierdie misdaad neer kan skryf en dit ook so deur kan gee aan die hof. So wat dit behels is dat hulle emosies, so dis basies hulle eie woorde wat hulle deurgee.
My Lord, in the victim impact report or statement, it includes whereby people that have been victims or witnesses to cases or to a specific case, my Lord, whereby people, as a social worker or as a person that is writing the victim impact statement, my Lord, those people have to state how they feel, how this occurrence or the specific crime that had happened have sat with them, or how they feel, to state their own emotions. It's their own words and their own emotion, whereby it's written down by myself.
Net 'n korreksie, Edele, dit is nie deur myself neergeskryf, dit word deur die witnesses self neergeskryf, so dit is in hulle handskrif, hulle woorde. Ek fasiliteer basies nie die proses, maar ek kan hulle verduidelik.
Oh, my Lord, just a correction. It's not something that is written by myself. It's written by the witnesses themselves, whereby I'm present, I'm just facilitating them into that. It's written in their own handwriting.
And it's a standard pro forma that's being used in the program.
That's correct, Edele.
That's correct, my Lord.
And I've seen the pro forma before as well. So it's a guide,
Yes.
for a lay person to express themselves,
Ja.
if I can paraphrase.
Yes, dis korrek, Edele.
I've also noticed that there's a link to tips
Ja,
for victims that you can find on the internet.
dis korrek, Edele.
That's correct, my Lord.
Why are we referring people to Canadian and Australian websites? Why don't we have our own in South Africa?
Dit kan ek nie antwoord die Edele, maar wat ek wel kan antwoord wanneer ek dit aan hulle verduidelik, is dit Suid-Afrikaans.
Unfortunately, my Lord, I don't have an answer for that. When I explained or told them that, I told that it's South African.
No, it's not a criticism. It's merely, I'm just thinking aloud
Yes.
that these websites should effectively be in all our languages available to the community.
Thank you, my Lord.
Maybe the NPA people in the room take note.
Ek sal dit so deurgee, Edele.
I think I've given them the look. They know now. Thank you, Ms. Boltney. Can we then proceed to the first statement that you have?